Hey guys, VGManiac456 here, and welcome to a random Let's Play of Top Gear for the Super Nintendo. Now, the reason I am playing this game is because A, I don't know what exactly to do for our Let's Play at the moment, and B, because I kind of feel like playing this game. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and use just a white vehicle. And we can... I am not typically that good with this game, so I'm going to leave it on amateur, sadly. So we're going to go ahead and play game. We're going to go to Las Vegas. Alright, so Top Gear. What exactly is Top Gear about? Well, it's I wouldn't say a long-lasting series by Kimco, but it lasted for a decent amount of time. I mean, you had 3 games on the Super Nintendo, you have several on the N64, and then you got some random ones on after that, like a couple on the PS2, and then a couple on the GBA. One on the DS, apparently. Get out of my way. Yeah, I saw you blind. You know what? Problem with using the white vehicle is that I'm slower. And he's the red vehicle, and he's faster. Oh, boy! Okay, that was bad. Oh yeah, that's bad. Get going. The useful thing of having a rival screen is that you can tell where your opponent is. And yeah, Top Gear is a circuit-based type of racing game, and we want to be on the very top. Another thing to note about Top Gear is that this game, Top Gear 2, Super Nintendo anyways, and Top Gear Rally, I feel like have pretty iconic music, even though I later on discovered most of the music that's in this game is actually on an Amiga set of music pieces from a type of Lotus game. I think it was like Lotus Esprit Turbo Challenge or something under those words. The music is actually the exact same, or rather the melody. It actually impressed me a lot that the music is actually pretty identical, which makes sense because it's done by the same composer. I'm not gonna say his name because I have a feeling I'm gonna mispronounce it, but yeah, it's the same composer who does Top Gear Rally, as well as San Francisco Rush 2049, Rush 2, Extreme Racing USA, hold on, I'm trying to think of what others, the Amiga Supercars 2. He did quite a bit of music back in the days, and did a pretty amazing job, I would have to say. Because I actually really love the music at Top Gear, but yeah, I don't know what else to say about this course right now. It's not really that difficult of a course. But I do have to note, I have that every race you have 3 nitruses. Use them wisely, so that way you can avoid doing stuff like that. You also want to avoid not hitting walls or falling off course. Though you can't really fall off course because you have a bit of a distance, something or another. Like, you can't, like, keep going off course. You actually have a bit of a distance in between of how far you can go off the course. So, yeah. We haven't gotten around to the point where fuel consumption is a bothersome, which is useful. It really is, because fuel consumption... and that could be really annoying in later courses. And that's why a white vehicle is the best vehicle. or that's just my opinion. I know that the red vehicle is faster and has better grip, or it has low grip rather, but you know, what the heck? Yeah, they have these speech bubbles during the earlier Top Gear games, which I think is kind of cool. And in Top Gear Rally, they actually brought back that classic, you know, crash sound effect, which I think is a nice touch. I'm glad that I gave Top Gear Rally another shot when I did, thanks to discovering how good the music in Top Gear Rally was. Seriously, if it wasn't for the soundtrack, I probably wouldn't have bothered. Just saying. But yeah, I love Top Gear Rally, and you know, I actually love Top Gear 1, and later on I actually did start to like Top Gear 2, which is a lot different from this one, which is, you know, basic, finish these certain amount of races, then go to the next championship. In Top Gear 2, it has a little bit more to it. I mean, you can upgrade your vehicle and all that, which is pretty cool. Top Gear 3000 is a really... Top Gear 3000 is a really interesting take to the original Top Gear formula, which basically, you know, you have upgrades and all that, but it's a futuristic type of racing game. And yeah, it's kind of interesting how they perform that. And you know what? I'm gonna let you get by me. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna let you get by me. Blast it. What to hit the vehicle. And there's the end. Stupid vehicle that was blocking my way. Oh well, it's not the end of the world. I'm still far ahead. Okay. Last course. Let's go. Now this one is actually the first course in the game that will actually ask you to refill your vehicle's fuel. Now, for the most part, this is kind of required if you're using any vehicle that isn't the white car. If you're using, like, the red car, then definitely you'll need to go to the fuel station. If you're using the blue or purple car, then you will need to use the fuel station. If you're using the white car, it's not required. Now, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and use the nitrous here and go up and down. That part has always been my favorite, and this is also our first long course because it's 6 laps long. And yeah, you can hit those signs if you really want to. It's not really recommended, it'll slow you down, but you can. And on the earlier course, you found pebbles all across the road, and you can hit those too if you really wanted to. I did when I was a kid, for whatever random reason. You can stay in the middle on this part if you really want to. That's what I recommend doing, staying in the middle of the road, and avoid cars that you see in the very split second. Oh my gosh. You know, it probably would almost... How in the world am I far ahead of this guy? I'm looking at the map right now, and I just realized how far ahead I am. Wow. You know what? I'm gonna use nitrous. Yeah! I was really close from hitting that. Oh my gosh, I hit him. So he's gonna get a boost. Okay, so now the thing about the AIs here is that when they give fuel, they tend to refill it about, I believe it's half, I don't remember, but I think it's about half, or, you know, somewhat decent enough to last for a full lap at the very least. Which I can understand that, because the longer you stay in there, the more positions you're losing. So, yeah. Which is why I recommend, you know, it's a bit of a gamble taste. Do you want to refill your fuel now, or do you want to risk it and try to complete, you know, the lap without it. Also, by the way, for some reason, when someone is refilling, the frame rate goes way better. Not sure why. That's how it works on the cartridge too, because in case you're wondering, I'm playing this on an emulator right now, which it's running pretty well. But yeah. On the actual cartridge, if someone is refilling their fuel, it for some reason increases the frame rate, and I'm assuming it's because the game is not loading up a separate part of the course. So yeah, and there we go. My fuel is finally running low after 6 laps. That took about 3 minutes, so might want to actually keep that in mind for later on. I actually clobbered him. Like, you could tell from the map that was a big clobber, and I just remembered the opponent does not use nitrous for whatever reason. But, yeah, that was actually the first championship. So, yeah, I guess I'll see you all next time when we take on to the next championship, which there's the code right there if you wanna, you know, pick up, you know, download the game, get the emulator, download the game, and stuff like that. So, yeah, I'll see you all next time when we get to the next championship, which is the next country. I'm dragging out this intro too long. So yeah, I'll see you all next time.